I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to start this video off. When I heard this story, I thought it was complete cap. But when I found out it wasn't, I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. Today we're talking about a Mapuche warrior with possibly the most badass name, maybe ever. Galvarino No Hands. So there's not a lot of information on Galvarino's early life because this shit was mad long ago, and before he started fighting, I don't think anybody really cared about who he was. Anyway, during the mid-1500s, Spain was just absolutely cooking South America. They were fighting multiple wars and capturing more and more territory every single day. Tribes like the Aztecs, the Incans, the Tainao were all forced to bend the knee to Spain during this time. But at the southern portion of what is now modern-day Chile, one tribe made it through the trials and tribulations for real. The Mapuche tribe was known for its relentless warriors and ability to adapt to any enemy at any time. These dudes were stealing the Spaniards' metal weapons and repurposing them so they could level the playing field. And so begins the Arauco War. The goal was simple. Spain wanted the land that the Mapuche tribe lived on, but the Mapuche tribe was like,
you can't handle me. Hold up. Ain't you Nathaniel B?
And Galvarino was part of that group. And he was about as patriotic as it gets. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse for Galvarino on November 8th, 1557 at the Battle of Lagañas. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Spanish in this video that I just can't pronounce, so just bear with me here. Anyway, initially Galvarino and his men fought very hard, but this was not a battle they could win. They were eventually pushed back by the Spaniards, and he was captured along with 150 other men. Now, this is where things get a little crazy. The Spanish had a very interesting way of dealing with prisoners of war. You might think they would just kill them, because, like, why not? Galvarino was not losing his life anytime soon, but this is the day that it would change forever. These Spanish motherfuckers chopped off his hands and then set him free as a message to the other members of his tribe. Hence how he got the name Galvarino No Hands. You know, kind of makes sense. Anyway, GNH goes back to his tribe and says, "Look at this shit, dude. I can't even jerk off anymore." Nah, for real though. He goes back to his tribe as a shell of a man and somehow musters up the strength to tell them that they need to fight, or this too could soon be them. Ooh, spooky. But next thing you know, everyone and their mother, well, probably not their mothers, but everyone is joining the Mapuche resistance. But this is the insane part. Normally, once you lose a limb or something, you're kind of just like cooked. Yeah, after something like this happens, the last thing you want to do is go out and fight. Yeah, no, this dude tied knives to his hands, or I guess his nubs, and led quite possibly the most ambitious attack over the course of the whole entire war. During the Battle of Miarope, Galvarino fought on the front lines in what seemed like an impossible battle for the Mapuche to win. The goal here was simple. They would surprise the Spanish on their turf and take out a major camp with a shitload of soldiers. And while the Mapuche took an early advantage, the Spanish eventually pushed back hard as fuck, killing over 3,000 of the Mapuche's men. And unfortunately, Galvarino was captured again.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
This time, he wasn't so lucky. Well, I don't know if he was considered lucky the first time because he got his hands chopped off, but anyway, the Spanish governor himself decided it was time to execute Galvarino and had him thrown to dogs. What a way to go. Dog on dog violence for real. Get it? Because like he was a dog, like he has that dog in him, and like it's funny because like it's not that funny. Okay. Anyway, luckily Galvarino's spirit lived on, and the Mapuche tribe kept the Spanish at odds for over 300 years. And eventually it got to the point where it just didn't make sense for the Spanish to keep trying. So the Mapuche didn't lose. They lived on, traded with, protected, and eventually became absorbed by modern states in South America. Kind of a W. I love this story because it shows how determined humans can really be. Like, dude, get up and do something with your life. Like, you have hands, and you're still not doing it. Come on, man. Make sure to tell this story to someone with no hands so they feel better. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment the most nasty thing you've ever eaten in your life. See y'all in the next one.